Well, as it is evening whilst I'm doing this video, it's again nearly 9 o'clock. Welcome back. Well done for staying with me. Got something strange and surprising to tell you. Not much of a shock because I thought potentially this might happen and there are reasons for it. But basically, I've put on weight. I've put on almost a pound in weight. Shock horror. Have you been cheating, Jonathan, you say? Have you been eating? No, I definitely have not. I've continued just to have my vitamin pills, my mineral pills, and my cod liver oil pills, and I've just been having my water. So why the hell have I put on the best part of a pound? Well, come on, guys, it's 1 pound, that's it. Well, day 1, I lost slightly over 4 pounds. Day 2, I lost 4.5 pounds. And day 3, I've put on a pound. Yeah, that's strange. But you know what? I'm not going to get kind of annoyed by this. I'm not going to think that I've in some way failed, because had I just taken my weight at the beginning of the week and my weight on Friday, then I will have discovered that at the very least, because at the very least, so far after 3 days, I've lost half a stone. So I wouldn't have known about putting on this extra pound. I would have just got to Friday, measured myself and gone, yippee, I've lost well over half a stone. But it's interesting to monitor it day by day, which normally I wouldn't do on a diet. I wouldn't take my measurements day by day. And it's thrown up some questions. My body's gone into survival mode, I think. Basically, it's keeping me alive, because it thinks, having gone 3 days without food, possibly it thinks that, there's no food around and I'm going to starve. So the body does what the body naturally does. Even in modern humans these days, we still have the old archaic things going on in our body with regards to basic survival. We have a subconscious brain. The subconscious brain takes care of 95% of the things that happen during the day. We, consciously, only have 5% control over our body. And if you question that, well, you can't question it, because that's basic science, it's scientific knowledge. Think about when you go to bed. If you went to bed and fell asleep, if it wasn't for your subconscious brain, you die in your sleep, because it is your subconscious brain that keeps your lungs breathing, it keeps your heart pumping, because you need the blood to go around to do all the business that it needs to do. It keeps all your other organs alive and doing what they're supposed to do. So your subconscious brain takes care of 95% of what you experience during the day. And that's what my brain is obviously doing. It's put me into survival mode. If I come to my trusty spreadsheet, which if you've been watching my other videos, you'll know that I've been doing. There it is. There you got my trusty little couple of things. Yeah, I've put on a pound. Where's that pound come on from? Well, according to this, and remember, I use my wonderful scale, which I've told you all about, which has an app, and then I've got it here on my iPad. I've put on 0.3 of a percentage point. That's 0.3 of a percentage point of fat. Now, if we look down here, what type of fat? Well, it's not visceral fat. It's not the visceral fat that's here inside your tummy, inside your, can't even speak now. It's not the one that's inside your abdominal cavity, the dangerous visceral fat, because my fat index has stayed at 6. That's what it was yesterday. This subcutaneous fat has gone up by 0.2 of a percentage point. Now, weirdly, muscle mass has gone up. My muscle mass has gone up by half a pound. So what is my body doing? Well, it's obviously reorganizing everything, because it thinks I'm starving, potentially starving to death. So it's doing what the body is designed to do. It is keeping me alive, and it's keeping me alive by, obviously, it's finding something to eat inside my body. Remember, I was saying about the decaying and dying and dead cells and the proteins that it doesn't need. The body will harvest those first. It will eat them to give myself energy, and it's obviously doing that and then storing a little bit of extra fat. which is great. My body's doing what it's designed to do, so I have no problems with that. The fact that I put on, a minute bit of muscle mass, it's obviously doing something to. It thinks I need a bit of extra muscle, so it's created a bit of extra muscle. Don't forget, I'm not doing any exercise whatsoever. I'm not down the gym. I'm not out running. I'm not out cycling. I'm doing no exercise whatsoever on this 5-day fast. So, so I'm not pumping iron. Very rarely go down the gym anyway. I'm not really a gym lover. And even my protein mass has gone up. I mean, it's gone up very, very slightly. My bone mass has increased by 0.2 of a pound. So do you know what? Looking at this, everything's going in the right direction. Although I put a pound on, that's because my body is in starvation mode and my subconscious brain is basically keeping me alive. That's great. It's doing what it's designed to do. Fantastic. Not a problem. So, how am I feeling? Well, I'm slightly ahead of you. I'm a day ahead of you. What I'm summarising now is day 3, but I'm actually into day 4 as I'm doing this video. I'm feeling good. Now, in the last video, I talked about wheeze and poos. My wheeze are pretty clear. We don't want to be crystal clear because maybe that shows that I'm overhydrating and I'll lose too many minerals if I'm overhydrated, and I don't want to do that. But obviously, I'm getting enough because my wee is definitely not a very strong green colour, which would show that I'm dehydrated. So my wees are okay. I've still not had a poo, okay, even, as I stand here on day 4, I've still not had a poo. I had a poo on day 1. I didn't have a poo on day 2. I didn't have a poo on day 3 either. I've not been eating, so there's nothing to come out. I'm feeling less bloated. I'm feeling quite hollow inside, which is great. I genuinely feel good. I have been thinking about food because things have been going so well for me, and I've been thinking, wow, this is quite easy, going without food. And I was thinking maybe I'll get to Friday, day 5, and I might carry it on, and I might fast for Saturday and Sunday as well, which will be day 6 and day 7. But I'm thinking, well, maybe not. Maybe I should just call it quits at day 5. And then I've been thinking about what should I eat on Saturday and Sunday. So I have been I've had thoughts about food. I found myself, having these thoughts of what I'm going to have for breakfast on Saturday morning. It'll be the first time I've eaten for 5 days. And then I can think, stop thinking about food, stop thinking about food. We've not got to the last day yet, so just stop it and concentrate on where I am at this present time. I think I've decided that I am going to eat Saturday and Sunday, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But ultimately, at the minute, I am feeling fine. I'm not particularly feeling tired. I don't feel irritable. Do you know what? I'm feeling better than I thought I would. And again, that's just mind over matter. The other day I talked about, just having a strong mind and being resilient and just doing it because you want to do it, because you want to achieve. And, don't give up. There's no point giving up. If you set yourself a challenge, don't give up, because the only person that you're failing is yourself. So I'm following it through. Yes, I was thinking about eating, and to be honest with you, it's brought on a few pangs, and I've had a little bit of time during the day today when I thought, oh God, I feel a bit hungry. But do you know what? I've only got, after this day, obviously, as I said, I'm telling you about day 3, but I'm actually in day 4 currently, so I've only got 1 day left, I think, do you know what? It'd be stupid to fail now. It'd be stupid to give up now. I'm going to do the last day, and then I will eat Saturday and Sunday. So maybe you're feeling the same way, but that's it. This has been a challenge. I'm finding out things as I go along, because I've never done the 5-day fast, as I've told you before. Do you know what? I've actually enjoyed it. Rather strangely. Will I do it again? Do you know what? I don't know. I might eat Saturday and Sunday, and then next week I might do a full 5-day fast again, or I might do a couple of days. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now because I'm keeping it under 10 minutes. I've done really well today because normally I can just you know, chat away and, you know, I can tell you all kinds of uninteresting things. I'll just waffle. So I'm going to sign off now. I will post another video tomorrow, and hopefully you'll watch and see how I'm getting on. So, okay, just coming in under 10 minutes. So, good evening, because it's evening when I'm doing this video. Great. Good mental health to you all.